People have been killed by this storm. One of the victims was a former USC student who was killed in an accident involving a historic ship off the coast of North Carolina. KTLA 5's Jennifer Gould is live in Hermosa Beach with the details. Jennifer.
Hi, Leila. Yeah, Claudene Christian spent a lot of her youth down here in Hermosa Beach and in the South Bay. In fact, she even owned or part-owned a bar called the Dragon Bar that is now Waterman's here on Pier Plaza. But now, sadly, many of her friends in the South Bay are mourning her loss.
The last Facebook posting stated that she was going to go around the storm, and they decided, and she said, her last words were, "It will be interesting."
Joe Midler remembers his longtime friend, 42-year-old Claudene Christian. They met back in the 90s when she was a student and song girl at USC. Joe says the 5'2" Alaska native was beautiful, but her love of life was even more alluring.
And she's always like 90 miles an hour. You know, you catch up with her or you miss her. Yeah, what a girl.
Claudene spent years in the South Bay frequenting Hermosa and Manhattan Beach. She created a collegiate dog company, was part owner in a bar, and for several years was lead singer for Joe's band.
And our singer had quit, and she came and auditioned for me, and she's this 5'2" stick of dynamite.
But now Claudene's voice has been silenced, a victim of Hurricane Sandy. She joined the crew of HMS Bounty in May. The 180-foot three-mast tall ship was a replica of the 18th century sailing vessel and had been featured in films from 1962's Mutiny on the Bounty to the most recent Pirates of the Caribbean. But for Claudene, it was her new home.
Excited she was going to crew. I think she's been crewing for almost a year with them, traveling up and down the eastern seaboard.
This dramatic video shows the Coast Guard plucking 14 crew members from the Atlantic's fierce waters. 16 in all were on board when the Bounty capsized off North Carolina. Only the ship's captain and Claudene did not survive.
What a spirit. It's just hard to believe that she's gone.
We're told that Claudene never married, but she is survived by her mom and dad who live in Oklahoma. Live in Hermosa Beach, Jennifer Gould, KTLA 5 News.
What a sad story. Thank you, Jennifer.
You know, Jennifer, it just dawned on me a couple of minutes before the story ran. The name sounded familiar. She was an intern when I worked at Prime Ticket back in the 90s when she was a USC song girl, and he just described her as a 5'2" stick of dynamite. That's exactly what she was.
That's who she was.
Yeah. All right. Sad story.
Yeah.